and good morning. And if you've been joining us for our Gospels reading plan, I hope it's been helpful. And you've now read through all 4 Gospels, or actually you will by Friday. And I'm curious if you've been experiencing what I do when I read the Bible. Have you had days where you say, especially if you're new to the faith, new to reading, man, I remember that story. I heard that when I was growing up. Or I remember that verse. I memorized that verse, right? Our Gospels plan today has us in John 15 to 17. And in our reading is a verse that I pray every day for myself. 2 years ago, I began to pray verses for MCC and for me. And John 15:5 is one of the verses I pray for myself. Jesus is talking to his followers and he reminds them, I am the vine, you're the branches. If you remain in me and I in you, you will bear much fruit. Apart from me, you can do nothing. And I pray that to remind myself, right? The word remain or abide is an incredibly common Greek word. If you looked it up in a concordance, it's just everywhere. It's not a supernatural, mystical, mysterious, technical word that only Jesus uses. It's a common word. And it simply means to remain, or to stay with, or to move in with, or to live with. Jesus uses this word in John 14 when he says, and maybe you'll recognize these words, in my Father's house are many rooms, literally many abiding places, or remaining places, or staying with me places. It's this highly relational word. It means uninterrupted fellowship. Because Jesus is saying, I'm not asking you to imitate me. I'm not asking you to do what I do. I'm asking you to learn to abide in me. Stay close to me so that my life can produce life in you, so that my character can produce my character through you. Listen, the character of Jesus is not something that you or I manufacture. It's something that's produced in us. It's not something you do. It's something Jesus does in you. What he's saying is, don't think in terms of imitating me. Think in terms of staying close to me. I don't know if you noticed when Jesus determined who his 12 apostles would be in Mark 3, it says, he appointed 12 that they might be with him and that he might send them out to preach and to have authority to drive out demons. Before he ever sends them out to preach or drive out demons, it says he appointed them that they might be with him. It's what we see in Acts chapter 4, verse 13. Peter and John have been thrown in jail for healing a lame man and then teaching about Jesus. And the next morning they face the religious leaders who demand to know how they did what they did. And verse 13 says, after they've answered, that when the religious leaders saw the courage of Peter and John and realized that they were unschooled, ordinary men, they were astonished and took note that these men had been with Jesus. Listen, it's never been about what you can do for Jesus. It's always been about who you are for Jesus. And that's a result of being with Jesus. Jesus says you focus on staying close, staying grafted in, remaining, abiding in me, and then you watch and see what I'll do. Do you know what abiding looks like? Abiding looks like being in God's Word. Abiding is obedience. Abiding is love. Abiding is sacrifice. Abiding is prayer. Are you getting the picture? Thinking relationally, not religiously. Religion is all about what you do for him, and that's part of our walk with him. But relationship is all about being with him. Abiding means focusing on association, not imitation. You're not a branch trying to imitate the vine. You are the branch staying attached to the vine. So today, how will you spend time with Jesus? For sure in his word, for sure in prayer, maybe by singing to him, maybe by reading something that makes it easier for you to understand who he is, but not so you can imitate him, but so you can be with him, so his heart can continue to change yours and give hope to those who know you. Man, I hope you have a great day, and I hope this reading has been helpful to you.